Hello everyone, welcome to Heal Charm Shine. In today's video, we are going to see what are you manifesting. If you're new here, thank you for coming to this channel. And if you have already subscribed, thank you so much. I am so grateful for all the love and support that I received. Thank you so much. And I promise that I'll be updating daily videos. If I'm skip a day, then please forgive me, life happens, but I would definitely try to upload a daily video for this channel because I'm getting such a nice feedback from you guys and I'm very happy. Thank you so much. And if you have not subscribed yet, please do consider subscribing. It is a big encouragement. And I will see the pile one right now. Let's see what pile one is manifesting. Welcome, pile one. We are still in the full moon energy. The full moon energy lasts for a couple of days and it is a beautiful energy for manifestation. So let's see what you are manifesting, what you are bringing in. Okay, pile one. Mirror Guardian, Paul of Venetian, Saint Germain. These two look so similar. And mirror is also there. So, okay, something related to mirror. Something related to similar energies. Beautiful, beautiful Queen of Pentacle. Temperance, nice. Sagittarius, Chariot, Cancer. Okay, let's see. Just a minute. Wow, pile one. What exactly are you manifesting? You are into a lot of worry, or you were in your recent days. Like you are having sleepless nights, you're worrying about you're thinking, you're overthinking, you're worried about your some work or your job or some, like you are not able to find a solution for your problem, and or you're just worried that maybe things are not working out as you want them. You are dealing with anxiety, fear, depression, maybe even nightmares, and this is making keeping you awake for a long time. And maybe this is the reason you are looking for solutions in such kind of readings, because you're not able to sleep at night. You're sleeping very late, you're waking up late, and then you have to rush to your work and you're not able to do what you want to do, what you are interested in. So that might be a reason that maybe staying up late and waking late, and that might be a reason why you're not able to bring some balance, you're not able to move forward. So let's see what guidance there is, what exactly you're manifesting, which will help you come out of this energy, which will help you come out of this nine of swords energy, come out of this depression, anxiety, worry, stress, or imbalance feeling, or feeling that you're not able to handle this situation. Let's see. Now you also have this card, so I guess you are trying to make a difficult decision, you're trying to choose between two. See, we have these two which look exactly the same to me. So maybe you're trying to choose between two which are equally good options. You're trying to try to consider which one is good for you, which exactly will work for you, and that is what is keeping you awake. That is what is giving you this stress, this anxiety. That what exactly you should choose. Maybe this is between two jobs or two relationships, or you are making a choice, you are worried about a choice. This choice, this decision, this difficulty, this tension is weighing upon on you. You are trying, you might even be trying to avoid this. You're just pushing it forward. You're not taking care of this instantly. You're just avoiding it. You're thinking that it will go away or you won't have to deal with it. And that is what is happening right now. So you need to act. What the cards are suggesting is you need to contemplate, meditate. You need to see, find the right solution for you, and find out what exactly will work for you. You need to think, you, instead of worrying, instead of stress, instead of avoiding this situation, you need to sit, close your eyes, and think what is best for you, what will work for you for a long time. If it is a job where you see yourself like 5 years or 10 years down the road, that where will that job, would you like to be in that same work environment, in that same job, same organization? Would you see yourself becoming like a leader over there, or a top manager over there, or making a good living from there? Which one is a better option for you? See, write down the pros and cons in both these options, right? Find out which is exactly important, which is exactly good for you. Not something which is easy right now, not something which is which will give make you happy right now. Something which will be long lasting, something which will be a good decision, where your future self will thank you for taking that decision. So you need to contemplate, you need to meditate. And when you do that, when you sit quietly, meditate, think about it, or write down the pros and cons of both these situations, that which one is better for you, which one is better for your future self, which will help you grow, which will help you develop, which will help you become a better person. When you'll do that, when you'll do this research, when you'll do this study, you will find the solution will come to you from the universe. The universe is bringing you the solution. The universe wants to give you the solution. You are not even looking at it right now. You are confused, you don't know what to do, you are not sure about it. The universe has it. The universe knows what you need to do. The universe knows where you need to go. Your inner self, your higher self, your angels, your guardians, they know what exactly you need to do, but you're not looking at it. So you need to sit quietly, meditate, write down, script, journal, talk to people you trust, and try to make out a decision. Because until and unless you make out the decision, you're not going to come out of this worry, anxiety, stress. We are only worried when we are not moving forward. We are only anxious when we are not moving in the direction we don't want to move. So we want to move. So this is something which is currently making you feel like you cannot take this decision. You just want to avoid it, you just want it to go away. But instead of being like this, where you have closed your eyes and you're not sure where to go, this way or that way, try to bring in more balance in your life. Weigh in both the options, weigh both the options, which one is better for you, which one is best for you. Think about your own future, think about your own self. Don't think about someone else's. Like, if someone else is forcing you to take an option which you are not interested in, which is not good for you, for their own selfish reasons, then you yourself need to be selfish about this, because it is your future after all, your life after all. So take decision as per that. Don't give anybody else this power over you, that they can take a important decision for your life. because this, whatever I'm seeing, is mostly about a work opportunity. So whatever this work opportunity is, it is something which you will have to deal with for a long, long time. So, do you see yourself growing old in this field? Would you like to do this when you're like in your 50s or go about to retire? Would you like to retire from this field? Do you think that you will have a comfortable lifestyle doing this work, doing this job? If someone else is forcing you to take another decision, then you need to avoid that person and think about yourself. Take your own decision. If you need some, or if you are already seeing a therapist for this, seeing a counselor for your stress, for your anxiety, for depression, then do talk to that person. Do talk to someone you genuinely trust. If you don't, I would highly suggest that you find someone who you can talk to, a mentor, a guardian, someone, your parent, your friend, someone you can blindly trust, someone you know will only think about your good and nothing else. Talk to that person so that you can come out of this energy. Now, why do we have this temperance card? This card looks like it is not balance at all, and this card is all about balance. So let's see what exactly the temperance is bringing in. Temperance is Sagittarius, so you might be a Sagittarius, or you might be a Cancer or a Earth sign, because we also have Queen of Pentacles, so you might be Earth sign as well. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Cancer, or Sagittarius, or you may have these sun signs in your Earth, Moon, Sun, Moon, or Rising, and you, or even this other person who is influencing your decision might also have these signs in their Sun, Moon, or Rising. So, what is the temperance saying? The temperance is bringing your attention to bring more balance, moderation, patience, and purpose in your life. Move ahead with purpose. Purpose is exactly what you want to think about, which will help you take up a decision in your work life. If this work with this work opportunity which is coming in your life, will it fulfill your purpose? Will you feel that you are contributing to the world? Will you feel that you are doing what you're supposed to do? See that, and that will help you make a decision. And what is the chariot saying? The chariot is saying, talking about control, it's talking about willpower, it's talking about determination, it is also talking about relocation, travel. So maybe you are considering between relocating or staying in your old place. You are considering the option of travel. Maybe you don't want to try this new place, try this new city, this new country, or you're just worried, scared that you won't be able to fit in there, or you won't be able to make this new start, this new country, this new location, this new job, this new opportunity, even a new relationship. You may think that you are not flexible enough, or you are not balanced enough, or you may not fit in, or you will have difficulty living in that new place, in new job, in new opportunity. But you know what, this card, the card after your chariot, is such a positive card, the Queen of Pentacle. This is exactly what you're manifesting. You're manifesting stability, you're manifesting financial freedom, you're manifesting abundance. This, you see, look at this queen, how she is looking at a pentacle. She is satisfied, she's happy, she's like well aware that everything in her life is exactly what it needs to be. She no like she in this place, she is blossoming. She everything in her environment is exactly how it like she is doing well in this position, in this job. So maybe you will move out of this darkness to this light, this anxiety, this worry, this light, when you make this move. When you move out of, this might be a literal move, or this might be a mental move. So maybe you can take some help, do meditation, and remove this darkness from your mind. You will see light, you will find light, and you will move towards this energy of peace, energy of happiness, energy of abundance. You will manifest a beautifully stable, prosperous, abundant, financially independent. Now, this Queen of Pentacle is also very nurturing, also very practical. That is what I'm getting the message for you. Be more practical. I'm not talking about being selfish, because many time people think that self-care is selfish. No, self-care is not selfish. You cannot help others if you yourself are in this energy. If you want to help others, then you need to be strong first. First, you need to be a stronger person. First, you need to be well settled, financially independent. Then you can help anyone you want. So, taking care of yourself, making your own life stable, bringing in stability, moving towards what prosperity, moving towards what will help you grow, is not something you should feel bad about or feel guilty about. If you think that you should not move out of your old job, you should not leave your old colleagues, your old boss, or even an old relationship, if that relationship is giving you nothing but stress and pain, then you don't need to continue with that. No, you need to move out of it. You need to take the decision, even if that decision is difficult, even if it is something which you're avoiding. Then you cannot move out of that energy till you take that decision, till you bring in more balance. And the angels are trying to help you in this. The angels want you to bring in this balance. Let's see what the angels are exactly saying. The angels are telling you to release your karma. They are telling you to move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. See, exactly that. You are holding on to something which is not good for you. You are being in that energy, you are staying there, you are being there, which is not good for you. And there is a lot of drama, there is a lot of lot of stress, anxiety in this energy. And the angels are telling you to release it, to release this karma, to move beyond it, to create your own path, and to make room for this energy. Once you release this, your this energy is coming in from the divine. The divine is bringing in this energy, the divine is bringing in this opportunity. So whatever the stress, anxiety, worry is, whatever the reason behind it is, you need to let that reason go. You need to remove that. Even if it was a long term relationship, or a long term commitment, or a long term work environment, like you have been there for a very long time, and now you don't know if it is a bad decision to move out and all. No, 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 no. You can move out, no problem how long it was. Don't stay there, because just because you've been there for years. No, you can move out anytime, any day. It doesn't matter if it is bringing you pain, stress, anxiety. Then it is not something which you need to be in. Your soul is telling you, your higher self is telling you, your angels are telling you to release it, to release it. Move beyond all that drama, all that pain, all that anxiety. Move beyond that person who's creating all that trouble in your life, or a job who is do what which is creating, or a place, a location, if it is creating all that. Move beyond it and make room for good energy. Make room for energy which will help you become the financially independent, strong person you have the potential to become. You are meant to be. Now, we also have the card about experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming towards you. This is what you are manifesting. You are manifesting inspiration. You are manifesting love. Cups is all about love. So maybe you are moving out of a relationship. You will, and once you get that, once you remove this anxiety, depression, this worry, this pain, this sadness which is coming out from a relationship, or a work relationship, and you will become more aware about your situation. You will try to take more care about yourself, be more balanced, like be connected towards your higher self, towards your with your divine. If when you create that spiritual connection, you bring in this new love, you bring in this new inspiration. You will know, you will find what exactly you need to do. This is what you are manifesting. You are manifesting new inspiration, you're manifesting new opportunity, you're manifesting new love, you are manifesting financial stability, you are manifesting peace, you are manifesting happiness. And mirror guardian is telling you to take time to reflect, which is exactly this: reflect, meditate, see what is good for you, look for yourself first. Stop thinking about others. Look for yourself first. What is good for you, for your own good? What will help you become the person you want to be? What will help you live a happy life? You do not own anyone anything. You are here to experience your own life. Take time to reflect. Take time to see what your soul wants. Meditate. Learn from your soul. Learn from your inner voice. Hear your inner voice. And you will bring in this love, this happiness, this opportunity, this inspiration, financial stability. You will move towards the energy which is good for you. Okay. Any other messages I'm getting? Okay, the Mirror Guardian also talks about taking some time to reflect on your strengths and challenges and how far you have come. Recognize your gifts. So, if you are not able to recognize your gifts right now, or if someone else is telling that whatever you think is your gifts, your calling, your passion, your whatever abilities you have is not good enough, then no, it is completely wrong. You are good. You should recognize, appreciate, and develop your existing gifts. You're a beautiful being who has surmounted so many challenges and expanded in so many ways. Your angels are now guiding you to take inventory of your life, to take the time to note all of your recent experiences, the challenges you have faced, the strength you have developed, and the lessons you have learned. Your angels want you to reflect on your strength, in particular those aspects of yourself that you feel that have not been acknowledged by others. Offer yourself approval where it's due, and know that when you give yourself credit, others will be able as well. Give yourself credit. If others have not appreciated you, if others have not rejoiced or enjoyed or helped you, motivated you to follow your passion, to know your own strengths, then you need to do it for yourself. Be your own cheerleader. Come out of this other, and once you start doing that, once you become this, a financially independent person, a person who does not care about anybody else's approval, or does not care about anybody else's uh, praises and nothing. They are happy with their own life, they're content, they're satisfied. They don't care about what others think. They want to just work for themselves and keep developing in their own life, keep moving in their own life, creating a world which is good for them and others. So if this worry is about what others think, why others are not appreciating you, then come out of this. Once you start appreciating yourself, once you start developing on your own feelings, others will do it as well. So these are the messages which I saw for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Do let me know what you think about these readings, and if this was not your message, then you are welcome to try the other piles. And please thanks, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Thank you. Welcome, pile 2. Let's see what you are manifesting. Pile 1 energy was nice, it was strong, there was like we understood what exactly they are going through. Now let's see what is happening in your life. Guardian angel. Wow, look at this feather. So beautiful. Maybe you are seeing a lot of feathers. Like feathers are Archangel Michael angel, like the leader of the angels, Lord Shiva. Wonderful, very strong, very strong. Death. Oh my God. Scorpio. Hanged man. Okay, okay, okay. Right, right, right. And King of Cups, water energy. Strong Scorpio, strong water energy. Okay. Hanged man, Scorpio, death, and just give me a minute. Other water signs as well. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. In your sun, moon, or rising. Might also have air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And even earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. In your sun, moon, or rising. But I'm getting strong Scorpio vibes in this pile. Now, these two energies are extremely strong and they are your guardian angels. You're manifesting a lot of support. You are not alone. You're manifesting divine help, divine support. You're called to trust heaven. You're called to rise up. You're called to honor your inner force. If you are actually seeing feathers, like if you stumble upon feathers, if you find feathers in your house or when you're outside, if you're actually noticing a lot of feathers, then that is a clear sign that the angels are around you. Whenever you come across a feather, I just saw one beautiful feather a couple of days back. Whenever you notice a feather, whenever you see a feather, pick it up, be thankful to it, say, acknowledge your angels, say, angels, thank you for being with me. Try to understand what you're doing, where you're going, what exactly is happening right now. Is it a warning or is it a support the angels are giving you in that moment? Because the angels are trying to communicate to you, maybe through feathers or through your third eye. The third eye is strong over here, maybe through your dreams or your meditation. This is a strong meditation journey, a strong journey where a strong like energy, sorry, meditation energy, strong energy of meditation. Shiva is all about meditation. It's like all about your inner self. He's all about your inner energy. Like Lord Shiva is is the lord of destruction. He is he's also called as Mahadev, like the strongest god or the god of gods. He is a big part, like he is the part of Holy Trinity, and we can see three over here. Like and Michael is actually the leaders, the as just next to God. Michael is the leaders of the angels. He has a lot of power, and he is very, very supportive, very helpful. He's very protective. If you are going through a situation where you're a bit scared, where you are not feeling safe, where you are confused, and you call upon Archangel Michael, you will immediately find relief in that. I have experienced it many times. You can always call upon Archangel Michael. You can always say, Archangel Michael, please help me with this. Please come and be the besides me, help me get out of this. Show me the right way, show me the right path. Whenever you call upon Archangel Michael, you immediately get his assistance. You instantly find a solution. I have experienced it many times, and it is a very powerful energy. You are really lucky to have such powerful energy which is there to support you, and they are telling you that you are not alone. Whatever you're handling right now, whatever you're juggling, whatever is bringing imbalance in you, whatever is bringing in a storm in your life, you are not alone. The angels are there, divine is there. You're getting a lot of help, a help to transform, a help to, come out of it, or close something which is imbalanced. Maybe this is calling you to balance your chakras. Balance your chakras. As I said about the third chakra, maybe it is calling you to balance your chakras. This is a lot about your energy, about your emotions. King of Cups is an emotional king. It is about he has a balance over his emotion. And this person, although he is holding pentacles, this person feels emotionally unbalanced. I'm not talking about finances over here. You are financial energy is not that strong. Emotional energy is stronger in this pile. We have this charity, so but we also have this weighing scale in this card. You have this energy of charity, you have energy of giving, you have this energy of helping, which is really good, which is the reason the angels are supporting you. This person is not balanced right now. This person is called upon to meditate, called upon to bring in their balance, call upon to see what their heart wants to tell them, what the angels are trying to guide them towards. You need to bring your emotions into balance, and that is what exactly you are manifesting. You are manifesting a lot of divine help to bring your emotions into balance. Shiva is counterpart of Shakti. Shakti is energy. Energy plus motion is emotion. And your emotions drive your life, be it relationship, be it money, be it health. Your emotion, your passion, whatever, your emotions drive it. You can chant affirmations for days. You can chant 1,000 times whatever affirmation you are thinking about. But if you don't have the feelings behind it, if you don't have the emotions behind that affirmation, then those affirmations don't matter. Emotions drive it. Even if you are chanting it for once a day, but you have strong emotions for about it, you feel it strongly in your heart, in your soul, you have strong feelings towards it, then that is how you manifest. That is how you bring in the energy. Your emotions drive the whole thing. And you are looking like a very emotional person, which is actually a good thing when it comes to uh, creating a life, like making becoming a person who is generous, who gives help, who helps others, who gives charity, who is into uh, who is someone who loves to become an emotional support others for also others, but you also sometimes go on a roller coaster emotional ride. You feel so like shaken and so imbalanced, and you don't know what to do, you don't know what to think about. And that stability you're manifesting, the angels want to help you because you help others. The angels are clearly coming in your life, giving you the encouragement to trust heaven, to rise up, to honor your inner force, and the steps are being given. Dance with the universe. Lord Shiva does this cosmic dance, and he is telling you to dance with the universe, to go ahead. Whatever you're feeling, whatever emotions are coming up in your mind, whatever you're feeling right now is exactly what the universe wants you to do. So if your feelings are telling you to start something new, to end something, this card is not only about ending, it is also about new beginnings, to end something and start something new. If your emotions are calling you to do that, then you should consider it, strongly consider it, think about it, and dance with the universe. Trust the universe, even if you think that it will not work out, even if you think that you should not make any changes. No, changes are good, changes do happen. You cannot avoid changes, they are going to happen. The universe is telling you to go with the flow, to go with the flow, to dance with the universe, to trust the universe that whatever is happening is not here to uh, create trouble for you. It's not taking away anything from you. In fact, it is bringing in more balance. It is bringing in more positivity, more abundance, more energy, more good energy. It is making you a person who is so emotionally balanced that he or she can attract anything they want, so emotionally strong that their emotion, their heart can become a magnet that manifests, pulls in whatever they want. So that is what you're becoming, that is what you're manifesting. Now, this was the overall energy. I would like to go more in detail about these cards. Let's see. We have starting from the. Oh, I just noticed you have two twos. This looks like 1111 to me. So maybe you're also manifesting your soulmate because you're so emotional, or because of a relationship. Your soulmate is coming in. You're manifesting a soulmate, and you might be also seeing 222. Now this is a complete coincidence. 222. I just noticed this. This might be this repeating numbers might be coming across you all the time. You might be watching this synchronicity all the time, and that is the sign, that is the sign that the angels are with you, the universe is with you. You are being called upon to acknowledge, encourage, appreciate all this help you are getting. So whenever you see repeating numbers, whenever you see feathers, whenever you see coins, imagine that the angels are with you. Know that the angels are with you and they are helping you. Recognize it, appreciate it. This is so beautiful. 222, the feather, the coins, and maybe you are not actually seeing them. Maybe you're getting uh, these intuitions in your dream, in your meditative states. Then that also is the way the angels are communicating with you. The angels are trying to find ways to communicate with you. You are extremely lucky that this is happening. You're manifesting this divine help, and you should uh, appreciate this and invite it more. Ask angels for guidance, ask the divine for guidance. Now let's see what these two cards are telling us. These two cards are telling us that you might be juggling multiple things, multiple priorities. You're emotional because you're not able to handle multiple things. You need to focus on one thing. You need to prioritize. Make proper schedule for everything. Like, first thing in the morning, you're going to take care of this, then later, you're going to take care of this. Give everything proper timing. Prioritize. That is how plan your day ahead. Every night before sleeping, plan exactly what you want to do, where you want to go. Time management is how you will bring in more control, more balance on whatever you're juggling, and then you will not feel so lost or so unsure about what you're doing. Prioritize one thing at a time. Don't multitask. Create time blocks in your day. Like this, the first few hours you're going to concentrate on one part, then second few hours this thing, then end of the day you're going to concentrate on something else. Give your health also a priority, not only your work and relationship, but your health as well, your spirituality as well. Keep some time for meditation. First thing in the morning, an hour. If not an hour, half an hour. Try to meditate. If not half an hour, 15 minutes. You can't meditate, you don't know how to meditate, can't sit still, then go for those guided meditations which are so easily available on YouTube everywhere. And they are so good, it's really good. Go for those morning guided meditations. If you can't do it in the morning, do it at night, just before sleeping. Go for those meditations. If you can't, because you can do it as at night as well. If you can't do it, can't sit still, don't want to listen to those guided meditations, then you can always script, always write. Writing is one more way you can find out what you feel about. Just keep on writing. Don't think about it. Don't think about punctuations. Don't think about spellings. Don't think about your handwriting. Just keep on putting, like, you keep on writing what you feel, what is coming in your mind, and you will find a lot of clarity from it as well. Even if you feel unbalanced, if even if you feel that I'm not feeling well, this is not happening, write that. I don't want it to happen in this way. Whatever you're feeling, keep writing, and you will see that as you go ahead, you will find solutions, because your subconscious will come in, the angels will come in, they will find you solutions. You will start finding solutions in it. You can do your future plannings. You can move towards progress. You can take decisions. You can discover new ideas. You can look for your future beyond this current state of feeling unbalanced, current shaky position. You can feel more strong, more stable by bringing in more balance, by concentrating on your inner emotions, your feelings, your inner guidance, by bringing in more divine help, more spiritual help. It's beautiful. Two feathers, coins. You're getting a lot of signs and symbols, synchronicities from the universe, which is a really, really strong thing, a really good thing. Now, the hangman is pause, surrender. It's letting go. It's about contemplation. It's about thinking. It's about soul searching, about inner guidance, about taking a new perspective, looking at things in a new way. Currently, you are not balanced. You are feeling that you are not doing what you're supposed to do. You're juggling multiple things. Hangman is telling you to stop, wait, take a pause, prioritize, think what you want to do, when you want to do, plan ahead, plan ahead, plan the day before, the night, the day before, or at night, sit and plan, or on Sundays, plan for your whole week, plan ahead. If you are not able to handle your health and work, if you are not able because you don't have time to cook and all, then pre like make your meals in advance. You will find a lot of help how to schedule your day online on YouTube, that how to prepare your meals in advance and store them, so that you don't have to worry about cooking every day. You can do all this by proper planning. Prepare before you jump in. Don't just wake up and start running towards your things, day to day things. No, plan ahead. Wake up an hour early and start meditating. Sleep early. Even meditation, even if you're not getting enough sleep, meditation helps you relax. Meditation helps you get the necessary what it makes you feel that you have rested. It makes you feel that you are balanced. It is important for you, and I can strongly see that you need to start practice of meditation, practice of journaling, scripting. And the death card is about changes, transformation. So this energy is changing, transforming. A new beginning is coming. The universe is trying to help you, is supporting you to remove this energy, so that a new beginning comes in. New energy comes in, a balanced energy comes in. Now we have this Six of Pentacles is about giving, it's about sharing, it's about wealth, it's about generosity, it's about charity. It's also about receiving. You're receiving this help from the universe. You're receiving the way to balance your life, balance your emotions from the universe. And when you become this balanced person, you will be able to help others. What else? What more messages we are getting? Uh, the King of Cups is emotionally balanced. He is compassionate. He is diplomatic. You are going from this energy to this energy, which is a beautiful thing. The angels want you to completely end this energy. Be a person who would plan and move ahead, and you'll bring in more emotional balance in your life. Now I would I'll see what more messages you're getting from Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva is telling you to rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. The steps are being given. You are getting these intuitions. You are getting these signs and synchronicities. You are finding a lot of solution. The steps are being given to you. The universe is helping you out. You need to sit still and listen. You need to pause and listen. Instead of running around, instead of going running without any planning, you need to pause and listen. You need to understand what is coming in, what steps are coming in. Lord Shiva is with you right now to awaken your sense of connection to life itself. You are moving through a deep transition and things will be clearer. Deep transition, deep, like complete change. Deep transition. This is not something which is like temporary. No, this is a permanent change. That's why the death card is there. Deep transactions and things will be clearer from this point. You will know exactly what you need to do and where you need to be. This is a powerful time as you will transcend in the limitation that others have set for you. It is time for innovation, ideas, stargazing, soul traveling, and soul revealing. Innovations, ideas, stargazing, soul traveling, and soul revealing. These are all way you can bring in new energy. Meditate, bring in new energy. Shiva, the Lord of Dance, is here with his sacred sound of Om to lead the way. Om is a very powerful sound to meditate. If you cannot sit still, if you can't find a guided meditation that is suiting you, that is helping you meditate, then you can always chant Om. Om will help you connect with your divine, connect with your inner self, connect with this powerful energy that is trying to guide you towards becoming a balanced and a strong person. Now, what is Archangel Michael telling you? Archangel Michael is telling you to trust heaven. You are safe. Angels are standing close. Surrender your concern and allow miracles to occur. Surrender. Surrender your concern. Surrender. Let go. Concerns, doubts. Surrender this habit of not planning in advance. Surrender this habit of just moving as you feel. No, plan. Time management is very important for you. Surrender yourself, and the universe is coming in to help you. You are manifesting a lot of divine help. Your angel is with you now. You are not in this alone. You are not alone. See, look how synchronized this entire reading is. You are not alone. Even Archangel Michael is telling you. Even this card is telling you. These are from two different decks. Still, you got these cards. You are not alone. The angels are helping you. You are feeling sensitive or overwhelmed. Yes, you are feeling overwhelmed over here. But the angels are inviting you to take a step back. Take a step back. Pause so that you can come in and share their light and miracles. So that they can come in and share their light and miracles. Step back, pause, take a break, step back, meditate, stargaze, script, journal, and this energy will come in and help you. If you're just running, if you're not even looking at these signs and synchronicities, you're just trying to do the bare minimum, just you keep moving from one place to other, you could juggling all the work, staying up late, waking up late, and not able to do anything properly, then the angels want you to stop, reflect, take a pause, plan ahead, and then move. Become the stable person you are meant to be. You may feel that your prayers aren't heard, but that doubt blocks solution from entering your life. Know that Archangel Michael and the legion of angels are here to help clear anything that's not serving you, so that you can allow in the miracles of changes that you deserve. Archangel Michael is trying to remove all that is not serving you, so that these angels can come in and help you become this emotionally strong, stable, powerful person. Now let's see what the guardian angel is saying. It will be very much similar to Archangel Michael. I'm feeling that. Watch for signs and reminders, as I told you, from your angels and your loved ones that they are close by. Remember, they are working hard to guide you. Everyone has a guardian angel who has been with them in all their past lifetimes and will be there in all the lifetimes to come. So know that you are never alone and never will be alone. This card is a huge reminder that there is always help and support available to you. Guardian angel is with you now and here to aid you in all of your endeavors. In order to fully receive their support, first ask for it, then surrender to the process. Know that whatever unfolds will be for your highest good. Ask for it, ask the angels, surrender yourself, and whatever unfolds will be for your highest good, and then follow the steps which are being given to you. Dance with the universe, and you will become this strong, powerful person you are meant to be. You are manifesting divine help. You are manifesting emotional stability. You are manifesting balance in your life. If you feel helpless right now, you are bringing in help. If you feel unstable right now, you are bringing in stability. You are manifesting that. You are becoming more diplomatic. Diplomatic. You are becoming more compassionate. You are becoming more caring. You are becoming a person who others depend on, who others rely on, instead of you relying and depending on others. No, you are becoming the person who others rely on, others depend on, others look up to. And this all is coming in your life from because of angels' help. Very strong pile. I hope you like this reading. Do let me know what you think about this reading. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next reading. Thank you. Welcome, pile 3. Let's see what you are manifesting. Fire Guardian, Gaia, Earth connection, fire, earth, two elements. Okay. Master Jesus, forgiveness, Page of Wands, Fool, new beginnings. Okay. Four of Pentacles, Hierophant, Taurus, King of Swords, Ace of Swords. Okay. Air sign, fire sign, earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So many signs I'm seeing in this. So these might be in your sun, moon, or rising. Let's see what messages we are getting. What exactly you are manifesting. Okay, a new beginning. You are manifesting a new beginning, a new start. You are manifesting mental clarity. You are manifesting a new beginning related to your passion. Let's see what more messages we are getting. Okay. Hierophant is about religious beliefs. It's about wisdom, spiritual wisdom. But here, I am feeling that it is about traditions. It's about limitations. It's about being like conservative mindset, where you want to follow the set guidelines, or you are, or someone wants you to follow a set guidelines. Conservative feeling like you are limited, like you should not try to find something new, go beyond your religion, go beyond your religious beliefs, go beyond the traditions. Maybe you belong to a very traditional community where religion, spirituality, traditions, old habits, old way of thinking is what is important, is a priority. Many people fawn upon those who try to do something which is out of their box, which does not fulfill, does not support their beliefs. And these beliefs are actually pretty conservative. They are old beliefs. They are beliefs of sarcasticity. They are belief of fear. They believe in fear. They believe in like losing. They are scared of moving out of those tradition or doing something which is different from their old habits, old methods. Those people who keep saying that this is how it's happened till now and this is how it will happen. Oh no, our ancestors did it in this way, so you also have to do it in this way. Our elders taught us this, so we are telling you to do that. So that kind of mentality where the old is considered right and anything new is not welcomed. A rigid behavior. Maybe you're dealing with this energy right now. You are interested in living your passionate life, in honoring your passions, in working, in moving into a field, in having a career into your passion. You want to do something which is so different, so unique that people don't understand. People want to say that, no, are you crazy? No, stay where you are. Find a stable job, get married, have children, nothing. Don't try to become a rock star or don't try to be a writer or author or something. No, you cannot do that. Someone is trying to hold you back. Or even if this is not a person, this is your own mental energy. You are scared to try out your passion because you think that you will not do good in it. You think that you will not be successful. You think that people will laugh at you for trying those, for trying out your passion, for working towards developing a passion or developing a career into something which is different, which is not traditional, which people don't follow usually, which only one in a million find success in. You're trying to achieve something like that. And your past, the people around you, your own beliefs are holding you back. So you're juggling into it. You're not clear about it. But you know what? The universe is telling you to take this leap of faith. The angels are with you. The light, the sun is with you. They're telling you to shed all this baggage, to remove all this, whatever tradition, whatever these conservative mindset is, whatever these old beliefs are, old habits are, whatever is stopping you from living your passionate life, you are being called to remove it, to let it go, to forgive it, to forget, forgive, and you will walk on the path of light, you will walk on the path of love. You are being called to remove this energy from forgiving it. Remove the conservative, the old, the traditional energy. You might also be interested in a same sex relationship and you are scared to come out. The universe is telling you that don't worry, they have your back. The angels have your back, your guardians have your back. Lord, the divine, the universe has your back. You don't have to be scared of the old, scared of the tradition, scared of those who themselves fear change, who themselves fear new things. No, you are called upon to move towards your feeling, to go towards what you want, because the universe supports you. The universe calls you to forgive these people, forgive this mentality, forget this mindset, even yourself, even if you are dealing with this mentality, this mindset, the universe is calling you to forgive it, forgive yourself, and take a leap of faith. The Fool is about beginnings, new beginnings. It's about spontaneity. It's about being a free spirit. You are meant to be a free spirit. You are meant to fly. You are meant to live a passionate life. Fire is all about passion. You are meant to live a passionate life. But you are scared of making this change or inviting this new energy, of embracing this new energy, this new beginning. The universe is telling you to know, don't feel scared about it. Forgive, forget, move on. Move towards what you want. Move towards what is calling you. Move towards your passion. You don't need to argue. You don't need to, uh, prove your point and argue and all. Just take the step. Move out of this energy. I know it can become very difficult. I know it is not easy. But the universe is there to support you because your passion is calling you. What you love is calling you. Now, that can be a person, that can be a job, that can be a hobby, that can be a creative project or creative work you want to do. Whatever your passion is, which your old life, your old energy, the conservative mindset will not understand, is calling you. And the universe is telling you to take a leap of faith. The angels are there with you. And what else? New now. You are manifesting this breakthrough, this new idea, this mental clarity, this fogginess, this old feeling which was pulling you down is going away, and you are manifesting new ideas, new mental clarities. You are manifesting success, you are manifesting breakthrough, which will help you come out of this conservative mindset, or which will help you move away from those people who have the conservative mindset, who have that traditional mindset, set standards that this is how you're supposed to be, this is how you're supposed to do. No, you are not here to just follow rules and live as per others. No, your life has a meaning, your life has a calling, your life has a passion. You are here to create, you are here to live as your own. Let's see what more messages we are getting. You're manifesting the new ideas, curiosity, thirst for knowledge, new ways of communicating, new inspiration, new ideas, new discoveries, limitless potential, free spirit. The free spirit, freedom. You're manifesting freedom. Free spirit is very, very strong in this pile. You're manifesting freedom from the old, freedom from the tradition, freedom from the set standards, which are not supporting you anymore, which you don't want to be a part of anymore. You're becoming the free bird. You're manifesting that. And you may feel that you're not strong enough right now. You're small, but don't worry. The universe will help you become strong. The universe will help you grow. You also have the earth connection. Be mindful of the planet. Come back to earth. Stay grounded. The universe is telling you to stay grounded, to connect with the divine, to connect with earth. Be mindful. Maybe you're interested in environment. Maybe you want to help the environment. And the people who have the old ways of harming the earth, harming the environment, do not understand what you're saying to them. And you can't help them change. Don't worry, you will find ways, you will find methods, you will find ideas to help that change. You are manifesting mental clarity. This person is mentally clear. This person is intellectual powerhouse. This person is an authority person. This person is stands by truth. This person can cut away, remove anything that doesn't belong in their life, that doesn't help them in their personal development, in their growth. And you're becoming this person. The angels are helping you, divine is helping you, your guardians are helping you become this person. They are encouraging you to take the leap of faith. They are encouraging you to ground yourself, to connect with the universe, and you will find the new ideas, the new methods to move ahead. Master Jesus is telling you that you are on the path of light, love and forgiveness, light, love, and forgiveness. You are healing, and father healing is possible at this time. Maybe your issues are with your father. Maybe this authoritative person is your father. You are healing those issues. Forgiveness is an act of self love. You are being encouraged to know that whatever you have done to yourself or others, the divine is not condemning you. You don't have to forget what has happened, but you no longer need to allow your whole story to be defined by a situation that doesn't support your happiness. Jesus is here to bring miraculous shifts of healing to you and all those around you, and to release you from the burden of self loathing. He wants you to know that He sees the child of God within you. He also brings clarity and healing to any situation concerning your father, either on earth or in heaven. You feel that whatever issue you're dealing with is you're going to have problems with your father or with your traditions, with your ancestors, with your family, or with your father in heaven, your religion, your God. You think you're going beyond that no, Jesus is telling you that you need to forgive yourself, you need to forgive others, and they are helping you mend those problems, helping you heal those, whoever is affected, not only you but the people around you. Jesus is going to help you with that. Jesus is going to help you with that. Now let's see what Gaia has to say. Be mindful of the planet, come back to earth, stay grounded. You are blessed to receive the Great Mother card today because it shows that the earth itself, through the image of Gaia, is protecting your path. You are strong, focused, and loving individual. Stay grounded and don't allow your imagination, ego, or fear to run away with you. Ensure your choices are for the highest good. Gaia is also bringing her motherly love to you and encouraging you in a cocoon of peace. If you have had troubles with the mother in your life or are feeling disconnected from or giving your own mother, Gaia helps revitalize the connection and will bring healing where it is possible. If you are a mother and worrying about these duties, know that Gaia is thanking you for your hard work and commitment. The earth is blessed to have you. The earth is blessed to have you. Gaia is talking about your motherly energy. And Jesus is talking about your fatherly energy. Maybe you are having issues with your parents. And these angels are going to help you mend that relationship, mend those issues, heal those issues, connect with them. You need to forgive. Forgiveness is the most important thing you need to do. Forgive, ground yourself, and those issues will be healed. It might take time, but you are manifesting this. You will get more mental clarity of how to do this, how to move out of this mindset which is not helping you anymore. And you have a passionate new beginning coming in. This passionate new beginning can be in your love life, can be in your work. This also might be a passion, your which is your calling, which is calling you, like to be a musician, to be a magician. Also, I'm seeing a magician, to work on your, become a tattoo artist, maybe to become a painter, to become a sculptor, to work with your hands, to write, whatever this new passion is. Fashion designing, music, jewelry, whatever this calling is. Maybe your parents don't support it. Maybe your parents want you to stick to the traditional roles. The universe is going to help you with that. It is going to help you heal that connection. If any other messages coming in, the fire guardian is telling you to ignite your passions, connect with your desires. The spark could lead to something beautiful. This new desire, this new passion, this new beginning which is coming is going to lead to something beautiful. You are being guided by your angels to connect with the power energy of desire at this time. Your desire, what you want, this desire, this is your inner fire, this is your inner calling, this is your desire, this is what you are meant to become. This is what you, this calling is coming from the universe itself. It is not something wishy-washy. It is not something that today you want to be this, tomorrow you want to be that. No, this is something which you had for a long time. If you have recently set an intention to explore your sexual side or become more sexually open, the fire of desire can burn away any old setbacks that are preventing you from experience that part of your life. If you are in a relationship, this card can indicate a great spiritual and sexual connection. This card is indicating a spiritual and sexual connection. Maybe your choice of your partner is not accepted by your parents, but you need to forgive them, you need to give them time, and they will, the universe will help them. It will take time, the universe will help them. You need to forgive, stop explaining, start living the life you want to live, start being yourself. Remove any old patterns, old setbacks that are preventing you from experiencing this part of your life, this calling of your life. Be yourself. Don't let others dominate you. If you have just started a relationship, it is guided relationship from the divine. It is here to create a beautiful future for you. It is not only a physical relationship, it is a spiritual relationship. Don't lose your focus by trying to explain what you're doing to others. Stick with your feelings, stick with your inner calling, stick with your passion. Forgive others. In time, they will have no option but to accept you, accept your choices, accept your passion, accept your relationships, accept what you want to work with. I can see you're manifesting a lot of free spirit energy. You're manifesting forgiveness. You're manifesting potential to forgive. You're manifesting a beautiful, passionate relationship. You're manifesting a passionate career. You're turning your hobby into your passion, into a career. You're manifesting not only light but also love. You're manifesting a strong connection with the universe, a beautiful spiritual growth, a beautiful mental clarity, transformation, success, new opportunity, new ideas, breakthroughs. You're moving out of the old, you're embracing the new. You're cutting away whatever doesn't serve you. This is all I can see for your reading right now. I hope you liked it. I hope it resonated with you. I hope you found some guidance from it. Do let me know what you think about these readings, and please like, share, subscribe. It is very encouraging. I'm very grateful for everyone who has subscribed and who is trying to encourage me. I'm going to make these videos every day. If I miss a day, then please forgive me. And I will miss it because of some other issue, but I really enjoy doing this. So I'm going to try to do this every day. Please like, share, subscribe, and let me know if you have any requests, if you have any ideas, if you have any feedback for this channel. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.